Alright guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Odin Sphere. So we're gonna head up north and see if we can't get the map by going up this way. And we should prop our warmers before I forget and take unnecessary damage. And then we'll just hack into the griffins a little bit. Okay, come on. Sometimes he doesn't jump when I want him to jump, and then I walk into freeze. And that's not good times. Still not jumping. Well, I don't need to jump now. Ah, come on. Ah, jeez, walked into that. Alright. Okay, let's back up and let's heal with something here. 60. 60. I think the grapes will actually fully heal us because of the experience. No, it'll leave us at 9. Seems pretty good then. Alright, let's finish off these guys. Aw, come on. Ah. There we go. Next wave. Okay, let's find the butterfly, because I want more phosons if I can get them. So I'll do a quick sprint for the butterfly. It's probably was right beside me, just the other way. Where you at, butterfly? I hear the... Oh, there you are. Ah, frozen. Alright. Get a crit. Take those out. Come on. Come on, hit him one more. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's absorb all of this. I think we've got it all. Let's pop the grapes. Okay. Got an egg. Got the map. Got a tourney. And there was one more in here somewhere, I think. Oh, there it was. Oh. Any others? No, I think that's okay. So, let's see what we can work with here. I think I want to make one more... Put those into a material and make another painkiller. I certainly don't need more healing tonics. So let's put that in. Take this. Put that in. And we'll make another painkiller just so we have, like, a decent stock for later. Now, what seeds do we still have? I think I'm going to hold on to this egg for later. We have a Muggle seed that needs 8. Let's grow a Muggle. There we go. And Muggle we can always regrow with foes on release pretty easily, so it's pretty good. Let's put the tourneys in the tourney bag. Put the painkiller in the painkiller bag. Tourney in the tourney bag. Tourney in the tourney bag. And I think we'll be good. I'm going to move the egg up here just because I don't want to do anything with it right now. We have the map, so let's see where we can go. We can get up to the shop there, or we could go right into that boss fight. I say we go right into that boss fight while we still have all our stuff ready. Okay. Let's head on in. And we're going to pop the warmer right away before we freeze to death. On to a new one. We need to find the boss, which can be difficult sometimes. I think it might have been the other way. Let's take a look. There it is. Let's try and pop painkiller before it hits us. Ah, I was trying to not freeze there. Okay. Ah. Touching him tosses you back. Well, freezing is almost better. Oh, I got hit by his curse thing. But let's just hack through the freeze things. And we just gotta hit him like one more time, so. Alright, where's the butterfly? I think it was the other way. Is there still a butterfly? There it is. Okay, we got the butterfly. That's important. Alright, what did we get from this map? Got mulberry, material, an alchemy mix. R for regeneration. Make regeneration potions of the attorneys, which aren't bad. I might make 1 if I can be bothered to get to 8. I say we make all our mulberry seeds just because they take like 1 Phozon release to do. So we'll do 2 Phozon releases to grow the mulberries. We'll just get those back. And then pop, pop. And we can probably just eat, like, all of them. Let's see. Start with the milk. And then I think we can eat 1 mulberry. Or 20? 20. There. So we're basically topped up. I say we go, we've got, what, 2 maps left in the boss? 3 maps left in the boss. So we'll make our way up to the boss. By going back for a second. Sorry, I have to hit my mic there. Just gonna ignore all of this, because I don't care. We'll head to the shop. Oh, this is not the shop. This is the map before the shop. Ah, I made grave mistakes. Cyclone that all away. Ah, I didn't need my warmer either. Okay, let's eat that warmer. Just because otherwise we're going to be wasting it. And a little more. Let's absorb the phosons, they're flying around. I have problems jumping with Cornelius when I want. If there's like any momentum in his move still, he won't jump for some reason. There we go. Not a great performance, but a performance. I think we've got all the Frozons from the map. So I'm going to stop absorbing. Awful rank. But we did get the mid-air open, so that was cool. New mix. Juggler. Changes all items on the ground into different items if we get a Troll Molar. Adjust my mic there for a second. So Troll Molars, I think you sometimes get them from the trolls here. And they function like Mandragores. I don't think they grow in the ground. I think the only thing in the ground here are Turnies. And they're kind of rare. I think if you were gonna make some stuff like jugglers or the other thing that requires Troll Molars, you would just grind in here with the piece of equipment that raises drop rate. Which you could do. I don't think it's really that important. I don't think Juggler's that good. Yeah, you can reroll mulberry seeds and other crap that you don't need, but get rid of some of the beeping here by eating the smuggle and then growing it again. So release. You do still have foes on heal, it's just really slow. Come on, where's my muzzle? There it is. Alright, what else do we got here? Is that it? I seriously just have the mug. Oh, I have the mulberry seed. It's 20. 40. 60. So we have 202. We'll just eat the mulberry seed again. It's 262. That should be fine. I'll do a quick organizing here. So we have way too much stuff. Way too many turnies. Probably sell a bunch of those at the shop here. So there is some stuff I want to talk about briefly about Ingway. I was thinking about saving it till Velvet's chapter, but I might as well bring it up now. So, let me stop near the shop, so I don't forget what I'm doing when I stop here. Okay, so, Velvet, in Norse mythology there is a pair of twin gods, Freya and Frey. They're Vanir gods that are sent to Asgard, kind of like peace tokens, after the Aesir Vanir War, and Freya is the goddess of fertility. She apparently might also have been acquainted with prophecy, which would explain Velvet's character design, how she's the one with her mother's prophecy, and that's her role in the kind of Odin Sphere narrative, is she's got this prophecy from her mother about the end of days, and that kind of is the crux of the motivation of her character, which we'll see a lot more of once she kind of starts to take more of the spotlight, but in Cornelius' story is where it starts to happen. So now's a good time to bring it up. I mean, her name is just, she's named after the silken fabric, velvet, so nothing special there. Her brother Ingway is the old name for Frey, Frey's sister, or Frey's brother, her twin brother. And so Ingway is likely a mistranslation or a mislocalization of Ingve. I think in the Japanese they do call him Ingway, but I think it's pronounced like Ingve. I can't remember, it's been a while since I've listened to Japanese audio. But that's something there, is that they're very obviously supposed to parallel Freya and Frey. They're part of Odin's group, and they are technically his kids, but they're not, because they don't live in Ragnarvald, they live in the forest. They're othered, but at the same time part of Odin's thing, which is very much like Freya and Frey, who are gods that hang out in Asgard with Odin, but they're not Aesir gods, they're Vanir gods, they're the old gods. Also, I think I mentioned earlier, Ingway actually does fight Cornelius with Velvet Cipher. And I couldn't remember the name, it's Graverol. I remembered it. Anyway.
You look like you might die up here. It'll be a bit expensive, but I'll sell you something if you want.
Alright, he's got eggs and milk. Materials, warmer, pouch, its bag. He's got another large bag. He's got some rings. Nothing I'm too concerned about. I think instead I'm going to sell all my tourneys. I get 3 apiece, so it's a decent source of income to just loot them all. When you can actually hear them anyway. And I'll sell all these ones. I don't need any more warmers. I don't really care for either of the things I can make with tourneys instead of warmer. So I say we just sell it all. Seems good. I'll hold on the materials because I do actually kind of want the materials. Alright. And let's eat our warmer. Oh, you want to stay out of his breath? Alright, let's throw the Tromolar? Coin. Got that one down. Oh, got me with a punch. Alright, easy map. No Tromolars. I don't think we're gonna get an S rank though. Oh, we did! Look at that. By 4 whole points. Get a history of Valentine. The founder of the Kingdom of Valentine is said to have come to Arion in a flying ship from another world. At the time, Valentine's magic was far more powerful than any other nation on the continent. It rapidly gained control over 2/3 of the land. One of their unique magics was the ability to create magical stones. The cauldron, a giant magical furnace, they had technology that enabled them to store magic power in stones. At the height of Valentine's power, the once prosperous nation was utterly demolished. Its cities were reduced to ash, and the Valentines vanished overnight. The cause of demise is still unknown, but the cauldron was found in the center of the decimation. Respected magi have speculated that the culture's power was released with destructive results. That should have been magi, or magi. Magi. There's a million ways to pronounce that. I think I picked the worst there. But we get some history on the kingdom that Ingway and Velvet are the prince and princess, respectively, to Kingdom of Valentine, which geographically would be where the giant desert that the Aesir Vanir War of this game is taking place. that Gwendolyn's chapter started in, where she fought Belial. That whole battlefield. We'd be where the Kingdom of Valentine was. It's named after King Valentine, who was its very narcissistic ruler, I guess, to name it after himself. I got a bunch more tourneys. I could grow the Muggle. I think I'd rather just hold my, because the next map's the boss fight, right? Yeah, I think what I'm going to do instead is just, I'll probably Cypher heal between episodes, and we'll end it here. And then we'll come back and do the boss fight and go into Chapter 5 next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you want to see more from the channel, like button, subscribe button, do the clickies. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.